Hi, I'm Mimi.
I'm Emily.
And we're killing time. It's another Monday, so you know what that means.
Woo! It's murder tea time.
Murder tea. Woo!
Your voice is a little shaky. What's going on there, bud?
I actually wanted to tell you guys, last night at the Hard Rock, it was so loud in there that I lost my voice.
Oh, I thought you were like pubing out a little bit. I was supposed to ask, like, are you growing hair in like weird places, Mimi? Do we need to have a talk?
No. Okay. Hairless cat, just saying. No big deal.
Oh, well, speaking of cats.
Oh!
Speaking of cats, I got my nerd glasses on today. We are back talking about Carole Baskin, Don Lewis, and Joe Exotic.
We're never going to give up on this case until it's solved, right?
We're never going to give up. But I do like to say, we love it when we're right about something.
God, do we love it. God, do we love being right. Like, I'm trying to yell. I can't, but...
Yeah, don't hurt your voice.
Oh my God, we were so right.
We were so right about this one thing. Okay, so if you have not watched our previous murder teas on Don Lewis and Carole Baskin, go back. We have a playlist specifically of all our murder teas.
On YouTube.
And in one, we talk about attorney John M. Phllips, who was hired by Don Lewis's family. He's the one that did that viral commercial during the Dancing with the Stars to try to
Yeah, and he was on Dateline going,
mark my words, Carole Baskin will be deposed. We will find out what she was doing when Don Lewis went missing.
Yeah.
Well, is she?
Well, that didn't happen, but guess what? Now he's representing Mr. Joe Exotic.
Tiger King himself. Now, we called him in our last episode a fame chaser. Now, we were just predicting that.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, we kind of see that you are constantly trying to get camera time. And it's come out that all of a sudden you're, I guess, not representing the
No, our
family?
sources say, not representing anymore. Fired, maybe. I don't know. And then immediately it's like, oh, but now you're representing someone else in the same case.
So we have two sources in the studio tonight to
yes.
confirm all this bull about John M. Phllips himself, the running with the bulls, TED talking, social advocate of the people, Emily.
Yeah, are you? Because on your Wikipedia, it mentions that you used to work against employees in workers' comp type cases. I think it's interesting. You're representing the family of Don Lewis, who really cares about the disappearance of their father and is genuinely trying to find answers. Yeah, they're pigeonholed on Carole, but they want answers regardless. They want to know what happened to their ex-husband and their father. And then suddenly, nothing happened anymore. Yeah, that's fair, though. That's fair. If, my
if
dad...
you let them something and they're entitled to it, absolutely.
That's
I'm not
fair.
hating, girls.
No. Get your money from your dad. Like, what happened to him?
That's your daddy.
Get your money from him.
Yeah.
Now you're suddenly not representing them, but representing someone else. Could it be because Netflix has been spurring rumors that there's a Tiger King 2 coming out soon?
Tiger King 2. And let me guess, Tiger King's lawyer is going to have to be on that episode.
Oh my God, of course. Can you imagine?
All of the articles that we've recently read say that Tiger King, Joe Exotic, reached out to find John M. Phllips to represent him so that he can try to get out of all this bullshit that he's in and his conviction of 22 years.
Yeah.
But our sources tell us...
that's bull.
That's bull. Sources, can you confirm that?
That's bull. Straight bullshit. Joe didn't call John.
No, he did not.
Nope.
Well,
Thank you, sources. Boom.
There you have it.
They done
official.
said it. Yep. He reached out to Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic never reached out to him at all. He's only coming after it. I'm assuming. Speculation only, okay? Yeah. It's just my opinion.
We just speculate and give our opinions, guys.
Yeah. Sorry that we're so smart and right and... we just know what we're talking about.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. You're thirsty. So, anyone can read his Wikipedia page. I don't know. To us, we weren't, impressed as we more were like, oh, this guy's, right off the bat, you're like, was part of an Emmy-winning documentary, was with Omarosa, got a client $500 million, which actually sources say that the people they sued to get his client $500 million were broke. So
they're never going to get that money.
They're never going to get that money.
But yet it's on his wiki. Like, why would you flaunt that when the people you actually defended are never going to see their $500 million? Sources, can you confirm that they never got that money?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting shit. Nope, not a penny.
Boom.
Thank you.
You done heard it here first.
Don Lewis's family coming to you, who genuinely is like, we have been struggling with this case for years.
Did they come to him?
That's a good question. Was he like, oh, you know what? I can get some screen time.
Was he running after that, running a marathon to that ambulance?
Wait!
Tiger King! Wait!
I can represent you!
Yeah. I'm totally gonna get Carole deposed, or I'm just gonna talk about it on Dateline instead.
Like, these are people who really just want to know what happens and really want to see some actual legal action, which actually segues us a little bit into another update here. So we were doing some thinking recently. We were revisiting our murder teas in the case because we're like, there's some big news going to come out soon about this case, so let's revisit it when we start a murder tea. And we remembered that...
Yeah, it's not all about you, Johnny, okay?
It's not all about you, Johnny. We're
calm down.
A little bit.
Get you a drink, thirst boy.
We got our eye on you. We're waiting to see what you do with Joe Exotic.
We not only got our eye on you, but we got your number, dog.
We got your number!
We got your number, dog.
Oh, okay, so we remembered that Sheriff Daddy, Mr. Chronister of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, was on record saying that he thought, was it the power of the will? And
the will that claimed, in case of, that Don had made, Don
Lewis
made that said, in case of anything happening to me or my disappearance, which everyone has said has never existed in a will before. Sheriff Daddy, Chronister. I follow you on Instagram. You're amazing. Chronister. Went on record in several different articles saying that it has been proven that that particular will and power of attorney were forged.
So why hasn't Carole been arrested for forgery?
So we were just wondering, Daddy, if you could just clear it up of why she hasn't been charged or at least questioned or deposed of that info, because that...
Yeah, that's pretty big. And then remember, in another interview, he said, oh, but Carole's not even a person of interest right now.
In the disappearance.
But the will that made her, the sole beneficiary in case of his disappearance is apparently forged. Why aren't there arrests for that? Just for that, at least.
Because that brings the whole estate that Carole has owned, all this cash, all them kiddies, all of that goes back into court, and the family can question it. If it's a forged document, they can fight to get some of that back. So
off camera, we have the board with the red strings.
Yeah. We both
paperwork,
have glasses.
Reading.
We both
legal.
have glasses. Actually, thank you very much. We're not actually hot girls. We're super duper smart.
We're like nerds. We do know our shit.
Yeah, we're not just cute.
90% of the time. I promise, guys.
So Sheriff Daddy.
Yeah, so Sheriff Daddy, we want some answers.
Yeah, talk to us. We really want to talk to you.
We really want to talk to you.
And we, about the case. About the case.
Respectfully.
So listen, we get it. You don't have anything to declare Carole a suspect on murder charges, disappearance charges, kidnapping, whatever. But you do have proof that there's forgery and there's millions of dollars in between that. So I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, what's the long haul? But so yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if they're gonna cover that. And we don't have a lot of info on Tiger King 2, just the typical rumors that it is happening.
But let me tell you something, Netflix. If you need some intelligent, lovely, non-biased investigative journalists in the area,
you don't even gotta pay for our travel. We're here.
Yeah, we have to pay for our travel, just our lunch.
Oh my god, craft services on set. That's it. That's it. That's what we gotta do.
Exactly. With or without glasses, it's your option. So just let us know.
But yeah, so we are back doing some murder teas on this. There is gonna be some interesting information possibly coming out soon. Some different big updates. But if you have any tea that you think pertains to anything in this case in any way, we would love, even if you wanted to be anonymous, comment or DM.
Source, are you still in studio confirming information?
Yep, still here and having a mighty good time too.
Yeah, I'm drunk as hell.
You're always drunk as hell.
True.
Boom, see? They like it too.
They love it.
Yeah, so let us know any tips, any hot scoop, any tea that you have for us on the Carole Baskin's Tiger King. Now Joe Exotic. We were trying not to include him because he's like washed up and like in jail. But like,
oh my God, he's so
Thirsty Johnny brought him back.
Thirsty Johnny, can you believe it? He so thought he was going to get a pardon. He had a limo waiting outside for him in January on the ex-president's last day in office. He thought he was getting that pardon, and he didn't.
Joe, like, I feel like you just don't really understand the magnitude of your charges and your sentence. You know, like, really, dog, you really thought that somehow that was going to happen for you? Like, that's embarrassing. And it just goes to show that, like, that judgment that you had is clearly the same judgment you're using by hiring John M. Phillips. Like, dude, this is, like, literally until Netflix airs this show, and then he gone. He's moving on to the next story. Like, whatever is going to get him on the show, and as long as they'll have him, is as long as he'll have you.
And you know what? This is a local Tampa case. At first, it was like rumors, and it was just local Tampa gossip, the whole Carole Baskin, Don Lewis, Joe Exotic thing for years. And now that it's being put in the limelight, instead of actually getting the answers that people deserve, people are getting abused and used. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. And we called it, guys. We've been saying this for every murder tea that talks about this case, about how sketchy so many of the players are.
So many of the players. And even if Carole didn't have anything to do with this disappearance, the family deserves those answers.
Yeah.
My heart like hurts every time I see them like on TV. I'm like,
ugh. They are cute. They are really cute,
They
right?
just want to know what happened.
Yeah, they're like, Daddy, where'd you go? In my heart, like, listen, I feel like all of us have kind of decided that Donnie's dead and that, you know, either he's dead and gone here or he's dead and gone in Costa Rica, but there's still a huge part of me that really just thinks he's wearing like linen pants on the beach, sipping pina coladas with like 4 or 5 chicas, rubbing his old tired ass feet from all that hustling that he's doing, and like just really just living his best Viagra life. So Donnie, if you're there, I am not a cock block. I am a cock supporter.
We got our swimsuits packed and ready.
Look at Donnie right here.
We brought him back out for this episode. We brought him out.
Yeah, we brought him out. He's looking so good. He had a little dust on him, but you know, he's old. So I cleaned him up, you know, like a nice chica.
Well, look forward to more updates in Tiger King. I would like to do some Armie Hammer updates if those come out soon, but he's been, because we started to do our other murder tea on that.
Armie Hammer sources, if you're out there, give us some stuff. I know you're dying to share. And I promise you, we will keep you totally anonymous. Sources, can you tell them how anonymous we keep you? Ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's super secret.
Super secret. Lock and key. They ain't telling nobody.
Yeah, they don't even know who we are.
Yeah, I didn't give them my real name, did you?
No, I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, that's not how we roll.
Boom.
That's as anonymous
super,
as it gets.
super secret. You heard it there. They said super secret.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? To wrap this up right now, in relation to Armie Hammer and even the Marilyn Manson stuff that comes out, we believe you.
Yeah, we do.
We believe you, ladies.
We believe you, and we have
who
your
are
back.
coming out to saying these things.
Yeah.
So we believe you. We support you. If anyone has anything that you would like us to say in regards to that, we will gladly do kind of a special episode about that, murder tea about that.
You're welcome to DM us at on Instagram at Killing Time Show. We are also on Twitter. You can DM us from there.
Yep.
You can also email us at thewriterdieGirls@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Because we write. We're trying to prove we're smart, and nobody gets it. Same this whole time. All right, and that is our show for tonight. You know, talk to us, comment. We love our comments, and we try to respond to everything if we can. And
help us. We're growing the channel with every day. We want to do this full time so we can delve more into these cases and these issues. So follows and shares and likes and comments are free ways to support us.
They help us so much, and it takes you just a second. Anyway, my drink is done, so I'm Mimi.
I'm Emily.
Thanks for killing time with us.
Woo, cheers.
Cheers.